My nation project, or should I say territory project, was on the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. The red of the Puerto Rican flag represents the blood of warriors fighting for their independence. The white represents their independence from Spain. The blue represents the sparkling oceans and crystal skies. And the star represents the island itself. San Juan is the oldest and largest city in the territory. The old part of the city lies on an island in the northern part of the city. It has several of the walls around it are several hundred years old. The rest of the city is on the mainland. It is connected through a series of bridges. Bayama is the second largest city in Puerto Rico. It lies in a fertile valley that produces foods such as coffee and sugar. Sugar mills are one of its primary industries. It also has iron mills. Trucks come regularly to transport materials produced within the city to the ports of San Juan. It has the Santa Cruz Cathedral, which was made in 1772. The fort of Castillo San Felipe del Morro has stood watch in the old part of San Juan since 1540. It was made a World Heritage Site in 1980. Flores of Baja mosquito have harmless microorganisms within them that make the water glow. Do be aware, though, as a word of caution, not to go on any offers in these water that include things such as motorboating, for the pollution will greatly destroy and reduce the effect of the microorganism. Iglesias Portacola is one of the oldest churches in America. It was made in 1606. It holds services 3 times a year. The rest of the year it is open to the public for visitation. The Puerto Rican industries are highly diversified. While they have tourism as a major industry, it is not their only industry. They have pharmaceutical with about 49 FDA-approved labs, and they also participate in biotechnology. Puerto Rico is one of the largest islands between Florida and South America. The lowlands lie in the northern and southern areas. The northern areas are more humid while the southern are more dry. Most of the industries lie within the lowlands. The mountain ranges are in the central area. The Cordillera Central runs from the east to the west and is one of the major mountain ranges in Puerto Rico. Agriculture is one of the chief businesses in Puerto Rico. They farm coffee, sugar, and other things. They as well raise cattle and pigs. The island as a whole tends to have temperatures of around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, while the mountains tend to have averages of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The reason for this is that the island is in the tropics. When you are visiting Puerto Rico, you can leave your passport at home because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. It has one of the largest satellites in the world. San Juan was originally called Puerto Rico, while Puerto Rico itself was originally called San Juan. The U.S. won Puerto Rico in the Spanish-American War. Cockfighting is still legal. Gyros is made from ground beef, eggs, and spices. Arroz con leche is made from rice, milk, sugar, and spices. Hector Macho Camacho and Daniel Santos were both world boxing champions. Jose Barbarossa was one of the leading politicians in the island in its early days. He served in the Senate of the island. You do not need to bring a passport with you when you go, as well as the fact that it has beautiful beaches and beautiful cities.